Welcome back to the Firefly Family Gaming Channel. That's a lot to...
That's a lot to say.
It's a lot. I'm about to just... Firefly! Welcome back to Firefly.
Welcome to the 3S.
Yeah. Man. So, yeah, this is our channel. This is our little game room. I don't even know what we're really talking about right now, but we got a bunch of, well, not a bunch, we got some pickups to do. But first, before we get like totally started on all this and ramble on in a 45-minute long video, that sometimes happens. We just want to, hello, how's it going back there?
Hello.
What are you eating?
Close your mouth.
Oh, okay. She's eating potato skins. So hey, that's what happens, you know. Yeah, kids come in, dogs come in, TV comes on,
randomly.
Yeah, whatever. But thank you for everyone for subscribing and whatnot. We are.
How many subscribers are we at?
72.
Yay!
72. So thank you. And if you're just watching this, you want to subscribe on.
I'm Serena. That's Trini.
She's eating potato skins.
Luke is down here. He makes appearances every once in a
You're
while.
hungry. You gotta eat. That's just the way it goes. You do nothing gets cut out in the video. You just let it fly.
Let it roll.
And yeah, thank you for everything. And if you'd like to sub on, you see what you like what you see, see what you like, whatever. Yeah.
We can't talk here.
Yeah, if you like what you're seeing on some of the videos, hey, let us know. Let us know that you like it and you subbed on. Meeting some people.
Say hi.
Yeah, meeting some people along the way, making some friends and acquaintances, and
Black Ranger.
You're gonna have to watch to the end because you're probably gonna like to see what we got, and because you just got one, so we just happened to get our own finally.
Yay!
And we'll have to save that to the end. But on another crazy side note,
He has a lot of those today.
I know I do have a lot. Sometimes
He usually yells at me for
you feel accomplished when you do something.
Are you gonna talk about the car?
We're talking about the car
In a gaming video? You yell at me for 45-minute videos.
Yeah, well, sorry. We worked on our car today. We are not mechanics.
Is this a gaming video?
I don't know anymore, Trini.
And we changed the serpentine belt on our car. Go us.
I only got cussed at maybe a handful of times.
Maybe not. You know what? We did it. And actually, with another set of eyes over here, I put the belt on, and the belt wasn't on right, and it was starting to smoke. And we stopped it, took it back off, and it took us a while.
No, it's what... Okay, so what's the one thing that men hate to do? Read the directions.
There's no directions when they give you the
There
belt.
is too. There's a little picture. It's the diagram of how it goes on.
That goes with the book and tells you stuff about the car.
No, Trini, it doesn't matter. There's a picture that shows you how it's supposed to go back on.
Okay, so she read the diagram correctly. I did not. I thought I had the belt around.
You missed one whole pulley.
I missed one whole pulley. I made a pulley.
Oh my god.
So we took it apart and it took us a while, but go us.
Go us.
We did it.
Dream.
Boom. Yeah, teamwork makes the
It's a
dream
dream
work.
work. Dude,
So,
we were at Walmart way too long.
yeah. But and on top of that, we were messing with our other vehicle, and dude, I got ice cold air now. And, the air was going out on the car, and I got one of those cans. Boom! It's like an ice box in that car now.
We're YouTube certified.
YouTube certified mechanic.
Right here.
Yeah, at your that's all we got. But hey, you do stuff like that and you feel good about yourself. So what do? You come in and you play video games and watch YouTube and eat potato skins.
We didn't play one video game.
I did earlier.
You watch YouTube.
Yeah, you watch YouTube and eat potato skins. So
Exactly.
You feel good about yourself.
Don't tell my trainer.
He doesn't watch your videos.
So let's just get to the actual part of the video that you watched. And hopefully you're still here because sometimes we ramble
Will you
and
go get my water?
that's what we're waiting for her water to go off. What are you making?
Hot green tea.
Hot green tea.
Yes, love.
Sure. So we'll just start. Oh, we gotta start about that
Is it steaming? That means it's good.
Oh, okay.
It's a Christmas present.
We found a Switch, really cheap.
It's our Christmas present.
And so we'll start with Friday. We'll get back to that in a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
So Friday we went out after Thanksgiving and just to get out and go around and just get out of the house because you know being in the house all day Thursday. So Serena went to class. No, that's Saturday.
No, it was Friday.
Was it Friday you went
Yes.
to class?
I didn't go to class on Saturday. Friday.
So I don't know what days we got.
Friday.
You went to class on Friday.
I did.
So
You got this one on Friday. This one's we went on Saturday.
you know I can't really remember. I thought I got this all at Salvation Army.
Oh, you did. Where's that other game? This game
This
you
was
got
at
on
the yard
Friday.
sale. Okay, so maybe this was like Wednesday.
You don't know when you went and got.
Actually, it
anything.
was Wednesday
No,
because
it wasn't.
yes, it was because we went to Salvation Army on Wednesday, and he said come back on Thursday,
Friday.
Friday, and it's all half off.
Mm.
Anyway,
We didn't go back on Friday.
I've been looking. I've seen this game a couple times, and I wanted to get it. I like golf games. I don't know. I'm kind of a dweeb when it
We
comes to
got
that.
like 7 of them. He don't
Yeah.
play any of them.
And so I'll check it out. Masters 360. Which one is this one? Tiger Woods 12.
He has a Masters hat. He knew somebody who went to Masters.
Mhm. He didn't play in it. He just went to it. So and we found these two.
Probably would have been cheaper to play in it.
PS2, the Guitar Hero 1 and 2 and 3. And side note, the other video you've seen, we bought the other Guitar Hero. Remember the 2 guitars? All those guitars, Hero again? Sold them all. They all sold. We've had a pretty good week selling stuff.
And a side note, anybody who's ever picked up those guitars and packaged them off, can you put in the comments below on how you packaged them?
Not the
Because
Guitar Hero
this one-
ones. I wish I had a picture of that one.
It's in the picture.
No, the first one I packaged. It was a Rock Band guitar. And the Rock Bands are not like the Guitar Heroes. You can take the arm off. So, fiasco. But anyway, I clearly just bought these to resell them because I bought those other Guitar Heroes and they sold quick. And they
Yeah,
sold
but they
good.
were really good ones. I don't know
so
about these
we'll
ones.
see what happens with these, you know. But yeah, we sold. Oh, it's crazy. We've had a good week selling stuff. So, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see at the end why we had a good week. We were able to get a couple things.
This was Friday.
Yeah, so Friday, she was in class and I went to, this was at another thrift store. They had which they don't really have too many games. They had a stack of games and I got all excited and, Skate 3, was the only good one. They had some pretty good titles and they were all jacked up. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one, but I like to play it. So if we don't play it, it's gone. I'm slowly, we were talking about that earlier, like with our games. It's like some of these games, like we've building our collection up. And for everyone that commented on our little tour video, thank you.
Where's my tea?
And,
I didn't know you wanted tea.
we've started to build
It's
the collection.
in the cup in there already.
But it's almost at the point now. It's like, am I really gonna play all these games? It's like, I guess we found one channel that I've never even heard of. What was it called now? Button Delight.
I think so.
We'll just go with that. Pretty good little channel. And he had a video where he talked about that. It's like if these games don't bring me joy, they're gone. And it's like,
But see, that's what I've always tried to tell him, that I only want to get the games that we want to play. And he's like, no, we need all these games. I'm like, we're never going to
just
play
see
all
like
these
all
games.
these. See all these, Xbox games right here.
Sorry.
I'd rather have those go down and have more NES games. I just don't know why. I just like the NES titles. All those games. I guess that's something we'll have to work on in the future.
Yeah.
But we're rambling.
We're rambling again.
We're rambling.
I'm out of marshmallows. I would like
So-
some more.
So Friday, we bought this. Then we went to was there a couple yard sales we went to?
Yeah, we didn't get it.
And it was like Strikeout City, So basically we just gave up. Then, did we do those on Friday or was that Saturday?
What was this?
These were on. Yeah. So Friday we
That
did.
was with these.
Yeah. So Friday was just like, forget about it, done. After you get fed up and you can't find anything, all these yard sales, and they just didn't have what we were looking for, you go to your local game store.
Because he had a Black Friday sale.
So he had his games were, was it buy two, get one free?
On everything. Under $50.
So.
Because I already tried with some of the Zelda games. He's like, no.
I had one game in mind that I wanted. And I found it a couple times and didn't. Now I want it and I can't find it. How many times does that happen? Yeah. So.
And it's a common game, so we can find it.
It's a super
again.
common game too. So remember we found that Dark Cloud 2. Where did we find that at
a yard sale somewhere?
No, at Goodwill or something. I think.
Yeah, I think
anyway,
so
we decided we're gonna keep it for right now. So Serena want to get Dark Cloud 1.
Me and my daughter have this really strange thing where we have to play things in order.
Yeah.
Like,
makes sense.
So
we got this one for 15 and a couple NES games. I don't even remember how much we got these for. There's no prices on them, so it doesn't really matter.
Yoshi. Everybody likes Yoshi.
That's cool. So the game I'm looking for is just WrestleMania. It's the one on the Hulk Hogan's on the cover by himself. Not the WrestleMania Challenge, Wrestling Challenge, Royal Rumble, none of that. Just Hogan on. Everyone's seen it, and he's even had it, and I didn't jump on it. Now I wanted it. Every other wrestling game in the world inside this little store, he actually pulled out bins of NES games,
and he knows the games that like I'm looking for NES that are a little on the expensive side. You guys would just be like,
they were already.
He had them. Castlevania, stuck them out there. He wants Contra. He's throwing one of those out there. He's like, here, I got this, I got that, I got this. I'm like,
he had a bunch of Black Label games. You know the Black Label games for Nintendo, but he ended up finding a wrestling game that all those wrestling games I'll end up getting for some reason. This one I've never seen before, WCW with the Road Warriors.
Fun fact.
Yep, this is true.
Fun fact. So, Hawk, right here, when he left wrestling, he moved to the small town that my dad lives in. Literally, this is a very small town. It's like 3 exits off of 75. If you blink, you'll miss it.
Hold on. But on top of what we bought earlier, was at the same store.
Yeah. And so, him, Hawk, and my daddy became really good friends, and yeah.
Like hunting buddies.
Hunting and
so
fishing.
She went upstairs. So we found that Switch, and we got it. What did we get it for?
$143.
$143. So, so.
We're just not coming back.
Yeah, she's never coming. So, but we end up going back there to drop off
our Switch.
Our other Switch. So we may have 2 Switches. So it's crazy. Anyway, go on. Hawk.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
Before he died, he was really good friends with my dad. And my dad went to the funeral for Hawk, and Animal was there. A bunch of wrestlers were there, and it was just, my dad said it was really cool. So
I've never ever seen WCW wrestling for the NES. So I was like,
I was gonna say we have a WCW game.
So I had to get it. So.
So when we went back to drop off our stuff,
so the guy that does all the repairs, we
told you that we found him in another video that we went yard selling.
He was there. He was there, and I didn't recognize him because he had a mask on and he's talking like this, and it's like I couldn't understand him, and he took off his mask. He's like, "It's me, Michael." I'm like, "Oh, hey, sorry, you had a mask on." Nobody in the store had a mask on except for you.
No one in the store had a mask on. But
that's his own shit. That's his own choice. Whatever.
Did you just cuss on our channel? Our channel is family friendly.
Did I? Sorry, kids. So I went back and I told him that we'd bring back the Switch.
We don't have to talk about it. We can talk about that one.
Oh, so we dropped the Switch off so he can hopefully try to repair it. And I told him that I had 2 other PlayStations that were sitting right there. And I bought new eyes for him, and they still weren't working. And I told him what I wanted to do with one of the Switches. So when I went back up there, he was there, and I gave him the Switches with
the eyes,
with the parts and everything. And he said, "Well, since you've already gone to the trouble because you want to get these fixed," he gave me another PS1. So to what I wanted to actually do with it, And he said, we'll just figure it out later. And as I'm like, if he wants to swap me 2 for 1, I don't care at this point. I just wanted that one PS1. So hopefully sometime this week he'll let us know about the Switch, but we'll let you know.
But we're going out of town this week, so hopefully it's before we leave or when we get back. Anyway, so when we went back up there, Anthony, you guys had bought the Animal Crossing
for the Switch.
No, for the Wii U. Okay, well, but he didn't. I don't know if he told you or not, but you need amiibos to play this game. You can't play it without it. So, Perry had 2 amiibos for Animal Crossing.
Don't know their names.
Mabel. I don't know his name.
George.
No, her name really is Mabel. Her name really is Mabel.
$10 for the pair.
I don't know what his name is.
And I started looking him up on Macari.
There's like 17 of these little bad boys.
Oh, 15.
Like 17 characters.
Yeah, 15 left.
We got 15 left.
How like that for you, people? So Saturday we decided that, we've been talking. There's this flea market that we would go past this couple towns over.
We go to the Speedway up there.
Yeah, and Serena really wants to go to this flea market, and something on the long of the whatever. It was getting frustrating because we couldn't get.
Every time I want to go there, he goes, "No, let's go yard selling."
Something else happens, and this happened yesterday morning. Then we end up almost not going, so we went anyway, and we got there. Tiny little flea market. Well, it looks huge from the road. Then we get there and
nothing. That
was it. But we went all the way down there and we got these 2 stinking movies.
They're not bad movies though.
We needed the Turtles movie. She got the Outlaw Josie Wales. So
my daddy was I was raised by my dad. And my dad was it still is, a huge Westerns. And if you don't know, Clint Eastwood, these ones, there's Outlaw Josie Well, Pale Rider, A Fistful of Dollars, The Good, the Bad, no, it's not The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Is it? Yeah, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and one more, and I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, they're called the Spaghetti Westerns. And the reason they're called the Spaghetti Westerns was because they were filmed in Italy, and they were filmed by an Italian director.
She's right, Sharon.
Yeah.
That's impressive, isn't it?
And Papa and the Kitties.
It doesn't make sense.
And so these Westerns that he's in are called Spaghetti Westerns. But they're some of the best Westerns. I mean, a lot of people who have watched them will even say it. They're some of the best Westerns there are, so even him who doesn't like Westerns will watch these ones. So, anyway, that's my fun fact for the day.
You just can't go wrong for the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Come on. That's awesome.
Now that I'm oh no, we do. We have 2.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. When we picked it up, like, do we have this one? And it's like, I can't remember if we had 1 or 2. And the other movie that we keep passing on is that I've probably picked it up 3 or 4 times. And I'm looking at the movies right
and we
here,
don't have it.
And I don't see it. And every time I pick it up, Roger Rabbit, do we have this?
And I'm like, yeah.
And I'm like, no. And you're like, no, we probably don't. I'm like, I think we do. And it's just like, then you get home and you're like, we don't.
We don't.
So.
And it's one of those you should have.
Now, we won't be able to find it anywhere. No. So yesterday, we went yard sailing and stuff like that, and nothing. Like strikeouts. After the flea market, that took us about I don't know.
And it took us about 45 minutes to get there.
Yeah, about that.
And then get back into town was another 45 minutes.
So there was our local flea market we went to.
Oh, that's where I got this.
Oh, well, here, tell them.
So we go to our other local flea market. We went to the lady who sells reproduction stuff.
And tries to sell them
at eBay prices. Yeah.
The TV just goes off.
At eBay prices.
Oh, crap. Trent, come here. Keep going.
So we went in there and we were looking, and Anthony was actually looking at some games. I was like, I'm not paying that price.
I was looking for the WrestleMania game.
I was like, I'm not paying her prices. I don't care. And so there's another little guy in there, and he has like a really tiny booth that has games in it. And so
this was like the newest and greatest thing at this flea market, and now I'm getting kind of upset because he had this great big enclosed booth of all games. Now every time you go there,
it's got more and more crap in it.
Games. I went in there today or yesterday. He's got one of his glass cases full of knives, and the other side is full of like cheap Chinese toys. And then the other side is like, it's like, what is this? It's like, where's the games at? And it's like over here on this shelf back in this corner.
So, he had Super Mario Galaxy.
And this was, I think we bought this just because.
Well, actually, I bought it because I needed this game.
We needed it. And there was, we couldn't find any games, you know?
So, inside this little spinny thing, he had Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. And he had them loose, like this. And I was like, well, how much? I asked Anthony, I'm like, ask him how much he wants for them. So he said $15 for it. And I was like,
it's like a $25 game. You know?
Perry has it for $35 in the case and everything. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you can always find me a case anywhere, you know. And so Anthony got this one for me for $15. So before we even left the flea market, he goes, I got you a case. It's coming. It cost me like $5.
Yeah,
So I was like,
I found it on my card.
All right, cool.
Case and manual for like $8 or something like that.
So I'll have the case. I'll have the whole game for like $20. So great for me.
So
yeah,
we're on the way home, and she was driving because I was flipping through Facebook, and I was like, maybe I'll get lucky and find a marketplace ad or something. And there wasn't nothing. Then I go to like the yard sale part of it, and like the first one, boom, and their top picture, just a bunch of games, and it was like, you know, just a bunch of games, you know. So I was like, you know, well, turn around, let's go. It's up the road a little ways. So we ended up going there and talk. Awesome people, and we were all talking like concerts, rock concerts, and just a bunch of stuff. And
Anthony freaked out because they had VHS tapes, right? So I'm looking through the VHS tapes, and down at the very bottom was a Korn concert.
Yeah,
and that was
I didn't know where this came from.
That was like the third or fourth rock concert on VHS tapes I had seen like that day. I probably should have been picking these up, but I didn't. Anyway, he had this Korn concert, and I was like, turn around, looked at him, I was like, so have you seen Korn in concert? He's like, oh yeah, I've seen him like 7 times.
Like,
I was like,
would
yeah.
you ask somebody that?
I was like, I saw them when Freak on a Leash came out, and I seen them with a whole bunch of other people. He's like, oh, I was at that concert. I was like, that was a.
He said there was a bunch of unmentionables at that concert.
I cannot tell you the things. I came home because me and him were dating at the time of that concert. And I came home and told him about the concert, and he goes, "You're lying." I'm like, "I'm not lying."
Yeah, it was like Woodstock, but like taken down a notch with a bunch of
rednecks,
dirtbags in there.
Yeah, it was bad. But we were just started talking about concerts, you know, and so then all of a sudden Anthony had on this Mario Kart shirt. Well, he doesn't have it on right now.
I had my Mario Kart, my hoodie on.
And his wife goes, "Oh, I have a Mario Kart game over here," and I was like,
oh, okay, yeah, because like, oh, it's yours. Hey, good for you.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
She's like, no.
Rub it in some more. I don't have it. You know.
She's like, I have these games over here. They're more expensive than the other games, so I have them back here. And I was like, oh, okay. What do you got?
Yeah. On top of, she had a bunch of Wii games for like $2 each.
$2.
Did she have the Wii?
No.
Well, in the Facebook ad, it said GameCube, Wii, and accessories $40. I'm like,
she had 2 Wiis.
Yeah, she had
two GameCubes.
Silver and black GameCube.
Purple.
And they weren't selling for $40 for everything. They were individual.
Like, yeah.
So whatever, that's cool, you know.
But she did have, I don't know, you can't see it up here. She had Donkey Kong Kongas.
Oh yeah.
In the box, she had another set Right, beside it and the game, $90.
They had some good stuff, clean stuff.
Clean.
They had imagine this is like a stack of GameCube games. I mean, she had a stack of GameCube games.
We're talking to them when we get home.
And we swapped phone numbers and everything. And I said to him, the first thing I said when she gave me the games, I was like, wow, these games are clean. I mean, like, you think they just came from the store like yesterday. These things were so clean. And she said, it's like, we take care of our games. And I said, well, I commend you for that.
Yeah. So she had a bunch of 64 games. And
there were some good games.
Yeah, there were some good games.
The GameCube games, she had, the Mario... Double Dash, the Mario Party, Strikers.
Melee.
Yeah, Super Smash Brothers. The heavy hitters, she had them all.
Yeah.
In the 64.
She had the heavy hitters in there.
Paper Mario. She had them all, And
I made up a little pile, and Anthony goes, "We're not getting all those." And I went,
not before the trip, And but it was just one of those. We're walking away with something.
Yeah, because I had these games. I had already had a stack, and I'd set them down, and we just kept talking. Talking about concerts.
I told him about how I met Eddie Vedder. We're best friends now. Not really.
Yeah, and he said that he'd just seen Evanescence, and I said, "Oh, I'd seen them with POD,"
which was kind of good. So we're just talking.
We're just talking to this guy.
Talking. So finally, got to the point of like, okay, what do we want for this? And this is what we got. What do you want? And
I wasn't walking away without one of these
games. And that's what it was at the point where we had to walk away and be like, okay, what do you want to do here? Because we got to get something. And
And she had them, and she told us, make a deal with me on these games. I literally looked them up on eBay and went with the prices. She goes, but if you don't agree with the prices, make me a deal. And I went, okay. And I kept that in mind. So Anthony sits the games down. And
we're just BS talking. That's all we were doing. So finally it was like, okay, we've talked enough. It's like
our daughter's waiting for us to pick her up.
We gotta go. So and I told her, I was like, we're interested in these, but I'm interested in those also, but we're going on a trip,
And she goes, no, I understand. We said, can we exchange numbers? And she's like, yeah.
I told him that. I was like, I'd like to get this Mario Party 8. They had the Paper Mario, and there was one, not the Strikers.
Melee.
The baseball game. The baseball.
And then there was some 64 games too that we were interested in.
So, and I told the guys, like, this may be like an after Christmas thing.
And he goes, that's fine.
If you still have them. So we put down.
I didn't put anything down.
We had these 4 games. And Serena and the lady actually, I didn't haggle anything. So what'd you get for these 4?
I got them for $52.
$52. So this is a pretty good deal. So, I mean, Epic Mickey it's a fun game. We had it.
We have it in the GameStop case.
Yeah.
So I mainly just wanted it just to have in the case. It's complete.
$2.
That's all she plays Epic Mickey, and it's a fun game, so.
Assassin's Creed, the first one. I have the first one, but it's in Platinum Hits, so.
But they also have the second one, which he needs.
And I wish I would have got it, so.
They wanted $5 for this.
And $5 for this. And I just said, it's like, hey, cool. I was like, I know she wants to get the Castlevania games and stuff like that.
Because I played that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
that was the only game we had.
It's a Castlevania, but I heard some of these games are freaking hard. So anyway, I was like, hey, $5. And it's the double. It's the, Lords of the Shadow, and I forget what that other one is.
I can't read them.
But anyway, it's a demo for another game. So I looked it up on the way home. This is like a $30, $40 game, so it's going to be one of those, if she'll play it, if she likes it, we'll keep it. If not, gone.
I figured their names out.
All right, hold on.
What's their names?
This one's name is Mabel, and then this one I can't even pronounce it.
George?
No.
It
starts
Weaslin.
with R. I think that it's like Mr. Weaslin, I think.
You said it started with an R.
Yeah.
George Riesling.
Weaslin not with an R?
No, it's with a W. Anyway, continue.
So we had to come up with one game that we wanted, so we got the Double Dash, people. We finally got a Double Dash. I don't know how long. How long we've been waiting to get this, but it's dun, dun, dun. No disc. Ah! No, I was playing it already.
So she had on there.
It's not the double disc.
No.
The demo disc, but the demo disc was whatever. That's cool, but whatever.
So she had 60 on this.
She wanted 60 for it.
So I set everything down just like this. I set the Double Dash on the bottom. I set it down like that. And I set it in front of her. And I went 50 for all of it. And she goes, yeah.
Okay.
I was like, okay, thank you. So
yeah.
I got it for $40.
We were playing Double Dash. I'm when I say as soon as we got home, I was like straight to the GameCube. Then we forgot we only have one GameCube controller. So we spent all of our money on everything, and we gotta wait till probably after Christmas to get another
Unless
controller.
somebody gets one for Christmas.
But we got a nice black controller, so I like to get a purple or silver one. That'd be cool. So yeah, epic. Oh, cool.
Oh, she found his name.
Yep.
She looked it up.
So those are our pickups for this week. Fun week. Nice 4 days off of work. Tomorrow back to work. Boom. So, yeah. So we highlight. Obviously, the highlight of all this is Double Dash. Come on, for real. I mean, there was some pretty good games in here, but I haven't had a chance to play the wrestling game yet. I really want to play it, but the Double Dash is where it's at. We were playing it last night, and probably here in a couple minutes we'll be playing it again. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and golly,
don't be afraid to haggle.
Yeah.
Even on the big ticket games.
And don't be afraid to work on your own vehicles. You may actually get it fixed.
You may.
And actually, funny, crazy thing. So we got the car fixed. Then my daughter had to go to work, so she took the vehicle. And she's like, the car won't move. I'm like, what the heck, I forgot I left the emergency brake on. So, hey, I'm a game-playing dweeb nerd that used to play saxophone. I'm not a freaking...
You used to play the saxophone?
I'm not a mechanic, people. Come on. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm your basic Kenny G. So.
It is 33 minutes of nothing but rambling.
If you made it this far, congratulations to yourself. Yeah. Good for you.
Good job.
For making it.
You sat through all of this.
I told you we like to ramble, so you got to be prepared. When you sit down, you better have your popcorn.
But I did give you a fun fact today. So,
Clint Eastwood.
Worthless knowledge.
Played on Back to the Future. So.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Did you see the movie? Clint Eastwood.
Shut up.
Yeah. Back to the Future 3.
Oh my gosh.
So until next time, guys, continue hunting. Continue hunting, looking for those games, and find your...
Holy Grails.
Is it a Holy Grail item? That could be another 15 minutes, so we're going to have
What
to
do you
end
consider a Holy Grail? To me, it's an expensive game that you really, really want.
I thought we were finishing this video.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So to me, this...
To me, a Holy Grail would be like something that you never had and you've always wanted. Like, I've always wanted the Power Glove.
According to Indiana Jones, the Holy Grail is something out of your reach, but then you get it.
That's the Power Glove. But we've had this game before. And I guess everyone has their own, I can't even say the word, interpretations of what
the word
of what it means. So, yes. Thank you again for the third time for watching to the end.
We usually say thank you at least 5 times. At least.
I'm
so glad people like watching us.
Thank you. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting, everything. Until next time.
Turtle
Go
out.
watch Turtles. Turtles out, she said. Turtles out.
Is that what they said?
No.